Human dignity is the most important human right from which all other fundamental rights derive. It basically sets the framework for the work of the Wasmus Center for Human Rights. The mission of the Wasmus Center for Human Rights is to promote respect for human dignity and diversity through education, and to foster individual responsibility to work for justice and peace. We achieve this mission by providing educational programs for teachers and students, engaging in community leadership, and advocating for human rights. Our work is guided by a human rights framework that draws upon the language and intent of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. The UDHR is a declaration adopted by the United Nations General Assembly on December 10, 1948. The declaration arose directly from the experience of the Second World War and represents the first global expression of rights to which all human beings are inherently entitled. These are fundamental human rights. All members of the human family are deserving and worthy of these rights for one mere fact: they are human. These are the core to humanity. The rights of the individual, the fundamental legality of human rights, and rights of the individual in civil and political society, spiritual, public, and political freedoms, and social, economic, and cultural rights. Protection from discrimination is not a special right. It is a human right. Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, and Rhode Island legislatures voted to raise the minimum hourly wage by as much as $1. Anywhere from $8 to $8.70. In California, a $1 increase to $9 was scheduled this past July. Smaller automatic increases tied to inflation will take effect in 9 other states: Arizona, Colorado, Florida, Missouri, Montana, Ohio, Oregon, Vermont, and Washington. Meanwhile, states such as Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maryland, Minnesota, and South Dakota plan to weigh minimum wage hikes next year through legislation or ballot initiatives. Federally, this past April, Republican Congressman Susan Collins of Maine launched an effort to forge a bipartisan compromise over increasing the minimum wage. The right to just and favorable remuneration, ensuring the worker and his or her family an existence worthy of human dignity, is not a special right. It is a human right. We can each individually choose to promote and protect human rights. Lawmakers, regardless of their party affiliation, can choose to support or enact legislation that is just. And justice, at its core, has a genuine respect for people. We are not educating and advocating for special rights. We are calling for human rights, which are the dignity, stature, humanity, respect, and freedom belonging to all people by right of their birth. In closing, I draw from another quote etched into the memorial. Where, after all, do universal human rights begin? In small places close to home, so close and so small they cannot be seen on any map of the world. Yet they are the world of the individual person, the neighborhood he or she lives in, the school or college he or she attends, the factory, farm, or office where he or she works. Such are the places where every man, woman, and child seeks equal justice, equal opportunity, equal dignity without discrimination. Unless these rights have meaning there, they have little meaning anywhere. These are human rights, not special rights.